512. Welcome back on this Thursday. Kaylee, nice to have you here this morning.
Yeah, it's great hanging out with you guys.
And you're bringing us some good news, too, which we like.
I'm happy about that.
Yes,
it makes it easier.
So are we.
It's a great forecast moving forward into the holidays. For those of you traveling, there's a few hiccups, but we'll get into all that coming up in a few minutes. But let's start with what's happening out there right now, and that is upper 30s, 36 degrees at O'Hare. Same thing at Midway, 37 in Gary, 35 in Kankakee, 34 in DeKalb, and 33 up in Rockford. But in Rockford, look at this, it's still 14 degrees warmer than where we started off yesterday at this exact time. I think it's Aurora that wins the warmer award because it's 22 degrees warmer there than it was yesterday at this exact time. But then we have to factor in the wind, so it doesn't technically feel like the upper 30s. It feels more like the upper 20s. So when you get dressed this morning, think about that. We do have northwest winds that are about 5 to 15 miles per hour, and you can see them here. Really 14 in Valparaiso, 11 in Kankakee, 11 in DeKalb, 12 in Wonder Lake, and 13 in Waukegan. But then we also have it gusting up to 15 to even 20 miles per hour. But if we look at the breakdown of the forecast today, yes, we're in the upper 30s now, but what you'll notice as we go through the day is we are going to fall a little bit. So by the time we get to lunch hour, 32 degrees, but still above freezing, so that's positive. 34 by 3 o'clock, and then falling once again as we go into the evening hours tonight. By the time we get into 11 o'clock, temperatures are going to be back into the upper 20s. But the one thing that's going to happen as we go through the day today is watch this arrow. The winds are going to switch. They're going to switch to out of the southwest as we go into the evening hours. If we stop it, you can see at about 7 o'clock, southwest winds 5 to 15 miles per hour, gusting up to 20. And that's really going to pump in that warmer air. So that's what we want. We want that as we go into the weekend. So if you look at Friday, Friday's temperatures start off in the 20s. By the time we get into the afternoon, they're going to be into the mid 30s. And then as we go into the evening overnight, look at this, going into early Saturday, we actually warm up. We don't cool back down. And that is because of a storm system that will be moving in. It's well off to our southwest right now, but I did want to point it out. Here we are with just clouds. Here's the storm system that's going to cause some issues for us as we go into Friday evening. So before that, if we look at Stormcast, clear skies today. We have clouds out there now, but they're going to slowly clear. They're coming back, though. Those clouds will move back in as we go into early Friday morning. But Friday morning, it's still dry. You still have time to get out there and do some last-minute shopping. Then by the time we get into lunch hour and after, we do have that chance for snow, sleet mix. And you can see it. The pink color is going to be the mix, rain farther to the south. And that line is going to be really right along Interstate 80 as we go into Friday evening. It's all out of here by about midnight going into early Saturday morning. And let me step out so you can see. Here's kind of a wrap up of what you need to know. I-80 north, 1 inch to 2 inches total. South of I-80 less because of that mix that's going to cut into those totals. But this is going to change. We still are going to watch these changes move in as we go into early tomorrow morning. So I'll have those updates tomorrow. Otherwise, here's a quick look at that extended forecast. Okay.
All right, Kaylee.